Welcome back to Oz Adventures 24/7. In this video I'll catch up with a couple of mates and tackle some of the tracks in the Victorian High Country on our dirt bikes. Stay tuned for some epic footage as we take on some of the harshest terrain the area has to offer. We all left our point of origin and made our way to Dargo. Dargo was our home base for this trip. Dargo is nestled in the foothills of the legendary Dargo Hill Plains. The town of Dargo, with a population of approximately 150, is an entry point for the Alpine National Park, Avon Wilderness Park and Mitchell River National Park. Although a minor gold rush was experienced in the mid-1800s, the town was primarily a resting place and later a supply town for miners on their way to the Grant, Talbotville and Crooked River goldfields nearby. We all arrived at our camp base, the Dargo River Inn, and consumed several beverages before settling into our cabin. Overnight we had an excess of 25mm rain and some crazy blustery winds. We woke to an overcast morning with a heavy mist blanketing the surrounding mountains. Our destination today is the famous Billy Goat Bluff track. The plan is to complete an 80km loop from Dargo. We repaired the bikes and had a few customary photos before heading into the Dargo General Store to fuel the bikes and the bodies. While the bacon and egg rolls are being digested, let's meet the team.
G'day, how are you going?
What's your name?
Mal.
Mad Mal.
Mad Mal. Some reckon I'm mad.
Where are you from?
Out Orange Way, mate.
He's a mountain man.
Oh, well, you know.
Lives off grid. Got a skateboarder haircut. What's something you used to do, Mal, that you don't do anymore, mate?
Live in Sydney.
Live in Sydney, cool. Something close to your heart.
Dirt bikes.
Maybe one of those. Cool, man.
Righto.
Looking forward to the weekend?
It's here. I'm living it.
Excellent.
Every day's a weekend for us retired.
G'day guys, Sam here.
Where are you from?
Millington, York Peninsula, South Australia.
Yeah, not a bad spot.
So far so good.
Yeah.
Grew up there, grew up on a farm and live in the little town now. We got beaches all around, so I'm used to riding sand, not so
Yeah.
this has been good to see.
What do you do for a job, mate?
Work for a mining contractor and trying to start my own business building rooftop tents. So
Sweet. Tell us a bit about your rooftop.
All Aussie built, fold out style, so super compact when it's packed up and then folds out to bigger than a king bed, so fully set up in 30 seconds.
One person do it or what?
Easily, one person.
Yeah.
Do it in the dark. Super easy. Auto pop out window hoods, which is a patent pending. I'm sort of still waiting to finalise, but that's all in the works as we speak.
Oh, we don't want to tell too many people about that then before the patent.
Doesn't matter because we're covered, so it's all good.
All good.
EMA Australia, get around it.
Excellent. So, have any thoughts about what it was going to be like prior to coming?
Old and it's living up to it. So
yeah.
Toes are numb as shit right now.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of didn't expect so much rock. Probably one thing. I was not expecting to be climbing hilly, pretty much rock faces yesterday. So no, that was good. But we all got there.
Yeah. And it's Superman Sam. And what's something that you used to do you don't do anymore?
Ride dirt bikes enough, so hopefully this can be a turning point and get back into getting out and about more.
I think that's good. A bit like all of us, mate. Here's Big Chaz. He's the brains behind the trip.
I don't know about that. I'm a good young fella here as well.
Yeah. But tell us a bit about yourself, Charlie.
I'm Charlie. I currently live in Broken Hill, New South Wales, the last decade or so. And out here in the high country, I'm used to just riding around the desert. Originally from the coast where Sambo's from, so
yeah.
So definitely a different experience riding up here.
Cool. That's good, mate. And something close to your heart?
Oh, just in case she sees it, I'll probably have to say the wife.
Yeah, no, you're right there, mate. A couple of years into marriage, you'd be best to say that.
Yeah.
So what's something you've done in the past but you don't do anymore?
Probably say play the drums. I don't do that.
Play the drums?
Don't do that anymore.
Jesus Christ. You any good at it?
Used to be.
Yeah.
Sambo can vouch for that.
Yeah. Was he any good?
Nah, he's handy enough.
I'm sure he annoyed a few people
He
with
can
him.
slap the old pigskin.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough.
Bongo
Yeah.
drums too.
Yeah.
Mitch here now.
Dave,
What?
you asking the questions?
What, do I have to keep on talking?
Oh,
Yeah, all right,
Some
mate.
questions.
So we've got Mitch. He's rides the DRZ behind him here. And, so Mitch, what's where are you from?
I'm from Orange, New South Wales.
Orange.
Yep.
Cool.
I work with the cameraman. We're in mining.
That's it. Something close to your heart, mate?
Close to my heart, I'd say, my young fella, probably.
Yeah.
He'll be riding soon.
Young hunter.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, he loves getting out in the bush, doesn't he?
He does. We go camping a lot, so he'll be on a bike soon before we know it.
Excellent, mate. What's something that you've done in the past that you don't really do anymore?
Oh, probably fishing. I should have brought a rod down here by the looks of it. Plenty of streams.
Yeah.
Plenty of trout apparently, but
Yeah.
next
And
time.
you better tell everyone about your little hobby you do, like flying kites.
Oh yeah, and do a bit of paragliding.
Yeah.
We'll see some videos soon about that on Dave's channel.
You have a few crashes.
Yeah, a couple.
As long as you bounce, mate, that's all that matters. Excellent. Alright, thanks for your time.
All right, mate. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Dave. Yeah, a bit about myself. Washed up motocross sidecar rider. Used to do a bit of speedway. Gave that up because I broke too many bones. And yeah, something close to my heart. I suppose my family, my wife and 2 kids. Yeah, and as far as what I used to do and don't do anymore, it's probably riding motocross sidecars and speedway, and a bit like the rest of us, just don't spend enough time on the dirt bike. So yeah, a bit apprehensive about this weekend, climbing those great big bloody mountains that I haven't done before. So we'll give it a crack, and we'll spend a bit of time getting a bit of the footage and crashes and bangs and a bit of entertainment for everyone. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, we'll catch you on the other side of the lens. We headed southwest out of Dargo onto the Woonongata Road. We continued to follow the Woonongata Road and crossed the Kingwool Bridge over the Woonongata River. We stopped at the start of the Billygoat Bluff track for a regroup in preparation for tackling the very steep rocky track. Where are we going?
Billy Goats.
Billygoat. Both Chaz and Mitch had completed this track in early summer last year in much drier conditions, but were worried along with the rest of the group. How had the overnight rain affected the track? Will we be able to make it to the Bluff and then on to the Pinnacle Lookout? Okay, let's get into it and answer these questions floating around our heads.
shadows of the universe inside of me. Help me beat the shit out of my ego, please. Sunset and the time between them. Let us stay forever young and never die. Forever together. La la la. There ain't no end of time. La la la. One universe online.
We all managed to make it to the 400 metre mark without too much difficulty. The overnight rain had made it slippery in places, but overall it was a good ride to this point. Mad Mal and Mitch had a couple of crashes to this point. The rest of us had managed to keep it upright, and mainly unscathed. Fun fact, the Billy Goat track is very steep, hitting a 27% gradient through some of the ramps. The descent is 11 kilometres long, and over this distance the elevation from the base to the bluff is 1250 metres. The average gradient is 11.25%.
Got that on film.
At this point I pulled up for a rest. Superman had passed me and I believe he'd made it up to the Bluff. I sat there for several minutes waiting for the other guys, and I couldn't really hear too much. Then I heard Charlie. I could hear he was stuck, so I walked down to him to give him a bit of a hand to get up. Once Charlie had made it up to the point where I was, still couldn't hear Mitch or Mal. But, Charlie had said that got too much for Mal, so he had turned back and gone back to camp about halfway up. So I decided to put the drone up and have a look for Mitch to see if he was okay. Found him on a very steep section. Trying to get up there, so we just had a bit more patience and waited for him to get up. Once Mitch made it up to us, we had a little rest and then took the short trip from where we were to the Bluff. Superman Sam was eagerly awaiting our arrival. He'd been sitting up there for probably an hour in the blustery breeze to manage to keep himself entertained. Check out some of these views. Absolutely epic. This is what it's all for, to get to areas like this. We left the Bluff, made our way down and then back up to the Pinnacle Lookout. Arrived at the Pinnacle Lookout car park and made our way up to the summit. 300-metre walk up to here. It was a bit hard in the motorbike boots and the motorbike gear, but managed to get up to the top. Check out these epic views.
we left the lookout and headed off on the rest of our loop. Mitch and Charlie said it got easier from here. Let's hope. Mitch telling Sam about our next obstacle. Little did we know the hardest obstacle was yet to come.
I thought you said we're going past it.
Wow, what an epic hill this was. The overnight rain had made this hill very slippery. We couldn't even stand up on it to get our bikes down. Plan was to get the bikes back down the bottom of the hill and try again. Mitch had a couple of attempts, but eventually convinced Sam into getting his bike to the top if he'd bought all the beers at the pub tonight. Sam had a couple of attempts to get his line sorted out. There we go. This is Sam's second attempt at getting up.
That was a good effort.
See how slippery it is when he just tries to manoeuvre his bike around here. But,
Maybe not that side.
bike slips out from under him.
Fuck.
Here we go, attempt number 3. Oh, he's going well so far. Watch the tree, Sam. Well done. First attempt getting Charlie's bike up. That didn't go so well. Attempt number 2. He's well practiced now. Well done, Sam. Okay, let's get Mitch's bike up. Big heavy DRZ. No. Sam was done, so we managed to get Mitch's bike over the side. We finally, after 2.5 hours, we finally got the last bike to it. We then set off into the Scrubby Creek track, which was our last part of the journey for the day. The sun was starting to get a bit low in the sky, so we were in a hurry to get back to camp. Our last obstacle for the day was a river crossing. It was quite shallow, which made it pretty easy to get across. Just got some wet socks, that's about it. We'll call the day here. Day 1, what an epic adventure. Body wasn't feeling real flash at this stage. It's time to get back to camp and have a few beers to celebrate our epic day. Well, day 2. After an epic day yesterday, body's feeling a bit average, but yeah, day 2 we're going to hopefully take a bit easier today on a blue rag ride, so we'll see how that goes. Apparently it's got some epic views up there, so we'll try and get some footage of that today and yeah, come along for the ride again. After a bit of maintenance and repairs from the day before, we loaded the bikes onto the trailers, ready to make our way up to the start of the Blue Rag Range track. 0 degrees, we just trailered the bikes to the start of the Blue Rag track. It's up there where the fall dry's coming down is the start of the track there. It's a little bit fresh. The Blue Rag Range track is one of the Victorian High Country's most iconic and spectacular tracks. The remote track features epic climbs and descents that lead you to the Blue Rag Range trig point. The track peaks at an elevation of 1726 metres above sea level, with incredible 360-degree views at the summit. Let's go and check it out.
chasing things that I don't need. 'Cause I've been holding back my dreams. Now we're stuck in our comfort zones. Damn, damn. We're settling for less when we both want more. Damn, damn. No, we can stay and I won't stay in this pain. Gotta get out there and make a change. Yes, we're stuck in our comfort zones. Damn, damn. Feeling safe when vital breaks, when you're bleeding. Yeah.
Made it back down the range to the cars, loaded up the bikes and set off back to Dargo. On the way through the Alpine National Park, we got a bit of snow, which is a great way to finish off the day. Back at the Dargo Hotel, we had a few beers to celebrate the last couple of days. What a fantastic time we had in the Vic High Country. Thanks to Mitch, Mao, Charlie and Sam.
Cheers,
A great
guys.
couple of days. Well, we'll finish this video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. If you want to watch more of my videos, you may enjoy this one here. Until next time, see you later.